All right, we are live, boys and girls. Welcome to another stream. We are going to hopefully finish baling like we were doing last night, and I want to try to get some wheat cut, or at least start doing so. I don't know how far we'll get today, but we'll have to see. I hope Gavin joins us. But we will have to wait and see. So, we got a lot to do. So when I zoom out here, all this wheat we are gonna have to cut, and I need to check the pulp bar. Its pulp bar might be ready actually before even the wheat is ready, so we might be harvesting pulp bar before. I'm not sure. It kind of depends on how the things look, but anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. I'll be streaming for a few hours tonight. Probably not late tonight, like later tonight, I should say, just because I've got stuff going on. Today is Good Friday, if you don't know what that is. Tonight, over a couple thousand years ago, is when Jesus was crucified on the cross. That way we could be free of sins. So, if you are a believer like me, happy Good Friday. If not, then I hope that you have a great night regardless, and that you will be able to grow and find Christ. So that is my encouragement to you. But let's go ahead and get baling here with the Massey. I wonder how many bales this tractor's made. 537. That's a lot. Oh man, it'd be really nice if Gavin got on. So but we shall see if he will or not. Bailing in the dark, boys. Bailing in the dark. Okay, and then we gotta do this one end row. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Whoops. Hopefully we don't get stuck on that. Yeah, what's up, Dad?
What's up?
Happy Good Friday, man.
Yeah, dude. Excited for the weekend.
Yep. Yep.
Do anything cool?
Well, I got an update for you. So, I'm taking the driver's test next Wednesday. My brother's going to be taking me. And then, yesterday I just bought all my audio stuff for my truck. So, I decided I'm going to replace the door speakers and stuff because, since they're stock, they're only using, I think, between like 1.2 and probably 2 volts. And my new radio goes up to 5 volts. I mean, I could technically tune it, but the speakers would be blown pretty quick, and like the major concern is that it can catch fire.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So, but yeah, most of my stuff comes Sunday. This morning I just got my heat gun so I can solder the cables together, and my higher end speaker wire just got here this morning too. So,
Sick.
and then I'm getting new radio and subwoofer. Everything, most of everything comes Sunday, and then the only things I think I have to wait on after that is maybe some of the harnesses or whatever that you stick the wires in between, and then you twist it together, and then you can solder it with the heat gun. I think those are probably gonna be the latest that arrive, but other than that, chillin'.
Sick.
Yep.
Confident about your driver's test?
Yeah, I think I'll pass. The The only thing that I kind of worry about, I mean, it's kind of part of my disability, is they might dock me for swerving a little bit, because I do kind of swerve because I'm fighting my stupid nystagmus, but, eh. It's all good, I guess, so. But yeah, I'm pretty confident I'll pass, so I drove last night after a long freaking day of work. My truck got out of the shop yesterday, which is awesome.
Right.
Good. You still there, dude?
Yeah, sorry. It's like cutting out because I was clicking stuff.
Oh, I'm like, uh-oh. I hope I didn't lose connection or you lose connection or something.
I think I lost a little bit of connection. Hey, why was your truck in the shop?
It needed new struts. It needed new tailgate lights, new tires, and oil change. And there was something else I forget. One of the bearings or something on the front suspension axle or something like that. But so, yep. Yeah, they wanted $2,000 for it, including labor. So I thought that wasn't bad, and then I just dumped another freaking $700 on speakers and wiring and stuff. So, yeah, it was 160 total for my door speakers for all four of them, for all four of them, which is really nice. And then the subwoofer was 340, including the amp, and then the heat gun and the wiring, and then the extra and then my radio was another 160, and then all that other stuff was another $100 something. So
I just ripped out my sound system in my project car. There was
nice.
a mouse down one of the speakers.
There was really.
Yeah, dude. Kind of funny.
I almost feel bad for that mouse, because if you were pumping it up, that mouse probably got a good amount of vibration there and radiation from the speaker.
Probably. I don't know. The previous owners, he put some janky sound system in, so he's taking it out and swapping it to the factory one. I'm not too picky for music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That car. It's not gonna be like a daily driver car. It's gonna be just like a rip around car.
Yep.
And all that jazz. So I might listen to a little bit of music. Nothing crazy though.
Yeah. I got a 12-inch subwoofer. It's 1200 watts, so it'll pump.
Yeah, just a bit of pump.
My brother's got an 8-inch. I think it's an 800 watt 8-inch in his, and he loves it. I like it too. I think it sounds pretty good. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna hopefully get all the rest of I got the rear sound system out. Now I gotta get just the ones in the doors now. It's a 2 doors, but it's like the single. I don't know what they're called, but they're single. They're just in one side of each door.
Oh, okay. Just door speakers.
Yeah, just door speakers.
Yeah.
I gotta get those out. So I can fix all the wiring and stuff like that. Not too excited about the wiring, because boy oh golly, I hate wiring, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I do too. That's the one, because I originally wasn't going to replace my door speakers because of the wiring, but I don't have to do it actually. I just need an adapter and that's it, and then just to screw the new speaker in. So I'm like, okay, that's really, really easy. And then just a couple screws to take the door panels off, but I thought, so I just ordered JCV ones. It's the higher end ones. It's the 6.8 series or something like that, but yeah, and then I got a Kenwood radio because the radio in my truck is fried, so.
I'm just gonna get an OEM radio for mine. I like the nostalgic look, and I don't mind listening to the radio. So.
Yeah, mine has a radio's frequency as well, which is really cool. So, but I think it's an adapter. I had to buy some kind of adapter or something for it. So, but man, I'm gonna do all of that crap myself, and hopefully my dad can help me or someone that I like that's really like good with audio and stuff. Riker, maybe, but
Yeah,
he helped me with.
I'm gonna have a friend help me with mine. I'm not the best at wiring, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
soldering kind of scares me because I bought a 12 or I bought it like a 1300-watt heat gun, so that sucker is gonna, oh man, yep, it's gonna, I might have to wear some special gloves or something, but yeah,
I was just like rubber gloves or like
yeah,
something out their skin.
I ordered crap yesterday, and my speaker wire and my heat gun already arrived here. I just DM'd you a picture. That's the speaker wire I'm using for my subwoofer.
Yeah, I gotta for my car. At least my project car, I have to fumble through because I have like performance stuff and whatnot, so I have to take out
Ah,
crap that I don't want to keep and
yep, yep.
revert everything.
Yeah, dude, I'm so freaking excited. Even though I just spent nearly like $800 on car audio, I'm still pretty excited.
I had a bump after that, man.
For real, man, for real. I just gotta take my test is next Wednesday. So after I pass my test, then I'm gonna install it and stuff. So
Oh yeah, and something like when you're taking your test, I was told, at least where I live, it's better to check, better to use too much of a blinker, and it's better to check more than once than not to check enough, because they'll dock points for not checking enough, but they'll won't dock points if you check too many times. So
that's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, because I do that anyway because my vision is so crap. I want to make sure that what I'm seeing is reality. Um, like last night, man, freaking when I drove home, because my stepdad picked up my truck from the shop or whatever for me, because I had to work late last night, and I drove at night. That's like the second time I've driven at night. That's the fastest I've driven too at night, and people were driving like absolute morons, like. Cause like we have like one of these like 2 or 3 lane roads or whatever that goes for miles, and we had there was like 4 or 5 cars racing down there, and then everybody was going like 15 over the speed limit. I was going 45, 50, and the speed limit's 45, you know, and everyone around me is going like 60, 70. I'm like, yeah.
were you on the freeway or just like just a smaller back road or something?
It's just a main road, yeah, that cuts across through the springs or whatever. So, it, yeah, it. Oh my!
I mean, I speed a little bit, but
I do too, just out of habit.
I
But
go like 15 over most of the time. That's like the freeway. I'll go
yeah.
a little bit faster,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, I'm just glad I'm not staying in the city, dude. Because if I'm gonna be so freaking pissed if someone hits me. Because my mom got hit twice. Like she got hit the other day, and then I mean, this was a long time ago. She got hit as well, and my brother got in a freaking car accident. I don't know if I told you about that. So, c- but I'm just like, ugh, I'm so tired of it, man.
yeah, there's a lot of idiots where I live too. I have to be careful.
Yep.
So, but it's whatever.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Play
Yep.
hop on that wad, dude.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna play WoT anymore. I'm kind of just like I'm just so sick and tired of the pubbies and stuff. Like it's just destroying my mental health. Honestly, I've just played it too much. Huh?
You just gotta mess around in TTRs.
I guess so. I mean, I'll just play my with my 4K5 and then bully children whenever they start talking smack.
I would do something if you have like a calm vehicle. It's like fast and has armor. Play your 2790. No one's messes with 2790s and TTRs.
Or my 260. My 260 would probably be better, honestly, just because the 2790 is so freaking slow.
Yeah, I would either do either one of those because people, I don't know, they get cocky and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
like,
Or like they
they'll
want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, they'll see a death barn and they'll just be like, "Oh, sorry," but they'll like AG you for like 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be dead and sitting there.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, man, I have so much anger towards WoW. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it's actually a problem now. I mean, I guess we kind of already knew that, but
I wish they brought back, what is it called? Like those historical game modes and whatnot.
dude, I
have
loved Road to Berlin, man. I love that
Dude,
game
the Road to
mode.
Berlin was my favorite one. I love
Me too.
that.
Me too.
I'm sure you were an IS-2, Firefly,
Yep.
Easy, or Churchill, and you would just bully Panzer IVs. It was so much fun. I wish they would bring it back, or something like that. 'Cause, dude, it's so boring.
Yeah. Well, it's like, too, it's like, every time I play it, like, it doesn't even have to be the 4K or whatever, but every time I play, it's just like, the maps are just so similar all the time. Like, it's just, I don't know, there's just no variety anymore because of how garbage the maps are. Like, you can't do anything, you know, and everyone just plays the same positions over and over. It's like, you can't dig them out. It's like, I don't know, but...
I try to play to not rely on my team because I
Yeah.
think garbage.
Yep.
Unless it's one of those games where they're like, it's like 15-1, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've just, my problem is I've just played it way too much. I've just burned myself out, and just the amount of anger that I have built up, dude, it is insane. Like I used to be kind of like cranky then, but now, man, I'm just, since I've had enough of it, I've just dealt, especially with dealing so much in my personal life, I'm just like, I've had enough of it, so I just get angry really, really quick and scream and rage and whatever, and, you know, yeah. Yeah, I'm just, it's just not good for my mental health, man, so I'm just...
Lower tiers. If I'm getting burnt out of like high tiers, I go to like tier 3, just derp.
Just for fun, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it doesn't
Oh.
hurt your Rex at all because it's so low. But, like I have that French tier 3 that I'm trying to ace. It's impossible to ace because evidently the XP to ace it is like crazy stupid high. So, but it's fun. If you're in like tier 3s, you can AG tier 3s for 170, and you also have 700 health in tier 3. So, I don't know, it's fun. Or you can go to like, I think tier 6 or tier 4 and below. I'll go for fun if I'm getting bored and pissed off with high tiers because everybody's garbage.
Yeah. I just outright I'm just like done with it, honestly. I've even considered uninstalling the game, and just because I probably won't play it, but I'll probably just leave it, you know. I mean, if I'm gonna open the game once or, you know, one time or another, there's really no point uninstalling it. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, it's destroying my mental health. If I don't quit the game, I'm gonna at least take a long break. Like,
What I do is I play it for once a week or something like that. I'll hop off. Like I haven't played World of Tanks in like 2 weeks, so
yeah.
or like a week and a half. And I'll play it. I'll try to play it today and see what happens, and take another break from it. Probably not touch it for another week or 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take at least a month break from it, because I honestly just need it. I mean, I probably won't play the game much anymore at all, just because it's just not worth it anymore.
It's honestly
Which I hate saying, because I used to love it, man. I used to love WoT, you know, and now they've just ruined it. I mean, it's really sad. Like, they won't fix the stuff they need to fix because they're money hungry. They, you know, the players don't help. The balancing of the maps and the tanks don't help. It's just, I don't know. I remember when the game used to be simple, you know? Like, I remember when the IS-3A came out and it was considered, you know, it was one of the most broken tanks, and it's just like, it's just a constant, you know, cycle or whatever of OP, and it's just like, when is this gonna end? And I've kind of just realized it's probably not gonna, so.
I just got mad because tier 8s are better than tier 10s.
Yeah.
They won't fix them.
BZ176 moment. XM moment.
Yeah. Simple stuff like that, you know. It's just crap.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's
Like
sad
I
too
said,
because.
I'll like once in a while and
Yeah. Yeah.
go play another game or whatnot, or go do something productive.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I stayed up till freaking 3 a.m. this morning doing research for my speakers for my truck. Yeah. Yeah, me and Riker were in VC the whole time, and he was giving me all these pointers and stuff like that, and he's like, well, this speaker will work, and, you know, this one won't, and here's why, and so, yeah, I mean, I did. Yeah. I honestly, it makes me sad, too, because I used to love WoT, man. I mean, it used to be, I love tanks and stuff, but.
I love tanks. Like, there's just not, there's only 2 tank games on the platform. There's World of Tanks and
War Thunder. Yeah.
either game is War Thunder. It's getting to the World of Tanks spot where it's just they're pushing more and more just to get money and whatnot. They're not actually pushing to have a good game.
Yep, exactly.
I did play Battlefield 5. They do have a few vehicle options in that game. It's a lot of fun, but it's kind of like World of Tanks. But
Did you
did
go ahead. No, go ahead.
in Battlefield 5, you can't really bounce stuff. You just kind of use shots until you die. So, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Did you ever try Project CW? I honestly did not like it.
I forgot to download it. Is it good?
In my view, no. It's just WoT and War Thunder like scenarios mixed together, and I don't like it because it has hit points, but where you shoot the tank matters. So like if you shoot, you know, the Cupola, it'll do like 50 damage. If you shoot the engine or whatever, it does like 500 or something like that. So it's a mix. It's quite literally a mix of War Thunder and World of Tanks. But like
Isn't it
the
Wargaming make that?
Wargaming supports it, and it uses Wargaming's like coding, but someone else themselves are the ones who design the game and stuff. But
I don't know.
don't get me
I just
wrong.
I heard it was fun to play, and I was like, I guess I'll try it, but I haven't what's it called, downloaded it yet. So.
I played it during the first. I definitely think the first alpha was a lot more fun than the second. I honestly just, I don't know. The alpha ended a while ago. I don't remember when, but yeah, the alpha ended like I think a couple months ago. Yeah. Yeah, man, but it's.
Common test is still on. You wanna shit urban common test? I love common test. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Nobody cares. Doesn't even matter. You get like infinite money and infinite bonds.
On WoT, yeah. I freaking remember playing the. If I go common test, I'm just gonna play FV the entire time and try to 3-mark it.
I want to try to see what the Death Star is, stuff like that. 'Cause now it's in the Bond shop.
Yeah, that's the
So
only reason I want to play WOT is to get the Death Star because I have like half of the bonds already for it, but I'm just
I do too.
yeah.
I've at I think 7K bonds. I just need right around that same amount
Yeah.
for it, and then I'll probably switch equipment for other stuff.
I'll probably take out all the equipment in my FV 4K and put it in the 183 because I already teamworked the regular FV. I want to teamwork the Death Star too because that'd be really funny.
You two work the best or the SV?
Yeah.
Sick.
It was pretty funny.
What are the Rex on
I think it's 3.5 or just around that. It's pretty close to normal, I think.
the? So nothing. It's not like crazy. It's typically like what 1.5 shots.
It's almost higher than the Chieftain though, which is really funny.
Really?
No. Although I wouldn't be surprised if one day it is, but yeah. Oh man, I'm so excited to get my audio installed, man, on my truck and get my license, and then can just bang out all day, man, with them freaking speakers and.
Probably
Uh,
also got, your farm life or whatnot. Like a bunch of
I-
roads and stuff like that. Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I wouldn't be jealous about that because that life is extremely hard, you know? For you, it'd probably be a little bit easier as far as physical stuff, but in general, I mean, it's a very hard job. But I do get you're saying though, but I mean, you know, with all that luxury that I'm having, quote unquote, there is sacrifices. Like, I'm not gonna have hardly any time to play games at all. I'm gonna keep my PC, of course, and everything. You know, I've spent too much money to get rid of it, but
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that, and I think it's good. Then I think it's good to have a computer, anyways. Like, you know.
I would say keep your computer. Just
Oh, yeah.
because you'll be bored. A lot.
I know,
Unless
unless if like I don't have food on the table, then you know there's no reason for me to sell it. But
sorry.
you're good. Yeah.
I don't know.
It is fun though, don't get me wrong, like I love working with the cows, I like driving the equipment, that's pretty cool. I get to work with my uncles, you know, their family, so, you know, they're really good guys, like really good guys. They're probably some of the most, probably some of the best mentors you could ever have, if you ask me, but, yep. So, the hard part is getting up every morning at 2 o'clock, 3 in the morning to go milk cows. Sometimes 1:30 if there's a lot of snow and stuff, because you have to plug in the tractor, plug in the skid loader, shovel the snow and stuff. And
I'm gonna go to bed at like 6.
most of the time they go to bed between. I think the earliest my uncle ever went to bed was 7, and that's because he got like 2 hours of sleep the night before. And yeah. They average about 5 hours of sleep a night, usually. And then sometimes they do get like an hour or 2 nap during the day and stuff, which is nice. So they kind of do. They, for the most part, their sleep is okay, but yeah. Like when I went to go help out my younger uncle, because my older uncle was he was going on vacation with his wife and stuff, and I went out there to help him, and I went to bed at 10 o'clock every night, you know, from helping my uncle with chores and everything, and I couldn't fall asleep till like, most of the time till like 11:30 midnight, and I had to get up at 3:30 every morning. I did that for like a week and a half straight, and oh my gosh, man, I got sick from it and stuff, but I know that's probably the worst I'll ever have to encounter as far as sleep goes, but oh my gosh, man, it made me so sick and so sleep deprived. It was not fun. That was not exactly fun, but if it wasn't for like my sleep being garbage, I probably would have said it was fine, even though it was really busy because I was helping my uncle plant wheat, and then we were working calves. We went from like maybe 15 calves that I fed every single morning and every night, up to I think about 40 by the time I left. So moving them around a lot took a lot of time. And there's a bunch of stuff I was helping my uncle trying to fix too. I forget what broke. Oh yeah, the drill broke down a couple times. One of the disc blades that that drills into the ground or whatever, so it creates like a kind of like a dip or whatever for the seeds to fall after it. And one of those fell off. Literally fell off. It hit a rock pretty hard. So we had to go get a new one of those and a new bolt to put it on. And then something else. Oh yeah, one of the tubes got plugged, and oh my gosh, man, sometimes unplugging those vacuum tubes in a drill is just insanely hard. Sometimes you gotta wiggle the tube a lot, you gotta shove a screwdriver in there to wiggle it, you know, something gets stuck in the tank that shouldn't be, but oh my. Oh, and I learned the hard way, don't get dry fertilizer in your eyes, it's not very fun. It kinda hurts. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited, but at the same time a little nervous for it because it's not an easy life. I've done some research and stuff, and my uncle's even told me about this. A lot of the times, farmers, because it's such a difficult life, a lot of them have higher suicide rates than veterans. The military vets. You just don't hear about it very often, but yeah. I mean, I've been there so many times with that kind of stuff. I'm just like, yeah, doesn't matter how hard it gets, you know.
Hey, bro. There's not a lot of dudes out there, so you gotta go to find some chick or something like that lives in another farm and go get a girlfriend or something like that.
Yeah, man. Get me a farm wife, man. She's gonna have to be beyond crazy, like me, cause if any girl that dates me, man, it's gotta have some special tuning. You know what I mean? The Carlson. Does he still hate me, by the way?
Who?
Dash.
Dash? I don't know. I haven't talked to Dash in like forever.
I don't blame you.
I haven't talked to any of those guys.
Me either. Yeah, oh yeah, I think I told you I cut G-Man off completely after what he did.
Yeah, I remember someone told me, or I think G-Man actually told me that.
Did he lie to your face about it, or did he like say like, "Oh, I did this to him, and that's why"?
He's like, I think he said you were rambling about something, and he wasn't taking you seriously, and then you just like blocked him or something like that. He didn't care, so.
Oh yeah, so yeah, in other words, yeah, he pretty much just kind of lied to your face, but so basically the reason I did is because he originally, like, this was a long time ago, probably over a year ago. Him and I wish I recorded or something as proof, because I wouldn't, you know me, I hate lying. I do not lie about this kind of stuff. It was a couple of years ago when the Christmas boxes came out or whatever, and
Oh yeah, you bought him some or whatnot to do something.
right. Yeah, so he could grind my 279E missions, and me and him kind of talked about it for a day or 2 or 3 days or whatever. And I said, "Are you still willing to do that deal?" And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, you cool if I send you boxes now and then you start grinding my missions?" He said, "Yeah, that's fine." And then we got into some argument. I forget what it was about. I think it's because he was like, it was just him being critical for something that wasn't worth it or whatever. Or no, it wasn't him actually. It was Expert. I got pissed at Expert for something, and then G-Man and Troy started talking about it, and I didn't want to hear it, so I muted them both. And then G-Man said, "Oh, I'm not going to do your missions anymore now," or whatever, even though I paid him for it. And that's when he decided to not do it at all. I'm like, okay, I've just had enough. So then I decided just to cut him off. I said, I'm tired of the crap. I'm tired of the childish behavior and just the acting like you're better than everyone else. I'm so tired of it. So I'm like, he hasn't changed. He's not gonna change, most likely, unfortunately. He doesn't. Everything to him is a joke. I'm just like, I'm just done with it. I'm done. So I cut him off. That's why. And he'll come into my stream every now and then and say something stupid, and I blocked him entire, like, I mean, literally everything. Like, I went under my YouTube settings or whatever, so he can't message stuff, because he was always like, every time he opens his mouth towards me, it's either something critical of just something that, like, it's like, who cares, dude? It's like, why do you have to be right about everything? It's annoying. It's old. It's like, you're not right about everything. I don't care who you think you are. I just got tired of it, so.
For sure.
Oh, but yeah, I should have cut him off a long time ago, and I should have known better not to trust him. So that was kind of my fault, was trusting him and giving him another. I'm not saying I shouldn't have given him another chance, but it was my fault for trusting him with something that critical. Because, like I said, I gave him, I don't know, $100 and whatever dollars worth of gold, or boxes or something. I think it was boxes. I can't remember. It was one of the two, but I have a screenshot of the receipt. Hmm.
Oh, it's like Fall Guys but with tanks. It's so bad. It comes up with oh my gosh.
It's like Fall Guys is crazy.
Really Fall Guys but with tanks. Onslaught's back. Who'd have thought?
Yeah. I've played like 2 or 3 seasons of Onslaught, and each time, like, I did 8K several times, literally, like 7 and 8K several times, and we still lost. Like, I was going full, like, 100% try hard, and it wasn't enough, and I got tired of that too, so I just don't play Onslaught at all.
It's just boring.
Me too.
Because after, like, I don't know, a couple of games, it gets repetitive, and it's just crappy games where it's just your entire team just dies in the first 4 seconds of the game.
Yeah, like,
push one, and then the other team pushes a flank, but then your team's a bunch of morons, dies immediately.
yeah, it's like, I don't it genuinely amazes me, man, of how stupid people are. Like, it genuinely amazes me. Like, I wish I could understand why they're so stupid. Like, I genuinely wish that, like, why I could, that way I could help them. It's like, use your brain, guys. I get it. Like, WoT is a hard game to learn, I will say that. WoT is difficult to get good at.
It's not that hard when you look at other games, but because you literally just have to go, oh, I'm in this kind of a tank. Oh, I have this type of armor. Oh, I have this type of gun. I'm gonna go over here or sit right here, or this is where I can get the most damage and be most effective. There's
And
only,
for
like, that's
yeah.
really all you have to do.
And for the most part, yeah, for most, that's hard. I don't.
But
Yeah.
angling really isn't hard.
Yeah. Like, the basic stuff, I don't understand. Like, someone's like, oh, you're in a... I had some guy the other day, I was platooning with Riker, and we did the time drop or whatever, and some of the retard joined us, and I was sniping my Lorraine, T4, or my Lorraine 40-ton, the autoloader, the tier 8 one, and, he was like, you're a medium, you should be sniping. I'm like, are you that stupid? He was asking me if I was new to the game. I'm like, you don't understand how this works, buddy. I'm just like...
Thanks, Bobby. Oh my gosh.
Like, I hate saying this.
I remember I was in the Leo one time, right? And some guy was like, why are you sniping in the Leo? Why are you sitting at base? And I was like, what are you talking about? That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
Oh, the fact that I almost did that. The fact that I almost did that.
What tank you playing?
T30. I'm trying to 3-mark it.
Oh, good luck, man.
I don't know. Weekend teams, I might put it
Yeah. I've learned too just not to play at all on the weekends because of the teams. Yeah, it's just not worth it. During the weekdays, it's kind of almost just as bad in all honesty. Like, the teams are almost even more unpredictable because you don't know to expect good teams like they should be, or you don't know if you should expect bad teams like on weekends or whatever. It's really sad.
I love it when our team loses a flame because they just sit there and shit down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I really wish Gavin would join me, man, on FS. It'd be kind of nice.
I'll take 700 small assistance. 800. I'll take that.
Oh, by the way, if it helps, try to aim for tracks and track people, because if other tanks shoot it, dude, it adds up so quick, especially with the long reload, since you can't, like, farm the damage as easy. I went for the tracks and stuff in the T30, and it helped out a lot. Like, I tracked,
I'm on Redshire or whatnot, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm in that awful game mode where you're kind of just attacking and stuff like that.
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
Really, I'm on
That's really good, yeah. Are you
Uh,
defending or attacking?
attacking, so we're gonna immediately lose.
Oh yeah, you can just play like the North Hill and play hold down the whole time, or you can go in the south where the bushes are, like right in between like that hill or whatever, and you can just snipe there, man. You get I've gotten a ton of damage over there.
Where is it?
I forget the position. It's like somewhere in the middle. It's like I think it's 5 line, I think, and then it's somewhat south. It's like where the second hill is there in the middle, where
I
those
see it, yeah. Other
yeah.
people are. I'm I'm messing around with the ST2 right now.
Okay. Oh, by the way, spam gold if you can. I started to, and it made such a difference with the shell velocity and stuff in the pen.
I if I'm if there's top I only spam gold in tier 10 and for
I can't tell you, man. I'm glad I spam gold in the T30 because it made it that much easier to to 3 mark it. I would highly recommend doing it, man.
that's what I do. If there's tier 10s, I'll use gold, but if there's not, then I'll use mainly standard because I can pen them. But
Mm-hmm.
if I'm going against a higher, more armor, then
Yeah.
I'll use I'll shoot some gold.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go say hi to my brother. My brother just got home for a little bit, so I'll be right back.
Alright.
Be right back, chat. Oh, I gotta get out of this chair. Ow, my back. Oh.
My loaders don't want to stay alive, dude. Alright. That makes sense. Why shoot the guy with 12 hit points almost? Which other guys? Smartest guy in the league. Hmm. 1 minute.
Who? Alrighty, this fat kid is back. Where's my headset? There it is. Aha.
People say they're gonna commit suicide in chat.
What?
Oh my gosh, dude.
In what?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
The new game mode makes you want to shove a 12 gauge up my mouth, like Kurt Cobain, and I was like, alright.
Why are people so stupid, man? Like, I love it too, by the way, when people are like, oh, you shouldn't joke about suicide. That's such a dangerous and serious thing. I went through it 5 freaking times. You don't hear me complaining about it. I still joke about it. Freaking crybabies, dude. Get over it, bruh. If you weren't meant to be alive, you wouldn't be alive, dude. It's that simple. It's quite literally that simple. What? Oh, man. I'm so freaking excited, dude. Most of my stuff come... Oh, yeah, I think I told you that already. Most of my speakers and stuff come Sunday.
Alright.
So excited.
I love it when I'm shooting gold in a Leo, but I can't stirve.
Auto ricochet moment. Where's Kabina? I need to ping him. Let's see. Gavin. I'm a ping Riker too. Because it's really... I love having conversations with Riker. It's really funny.
You should hop on test server in a second.
I might. Maybe. Very, very, very big maybe.
Such a good game. Especially everything is free.
Oh yeah, I can get the Death Star and play that. That'd be really freaking hilarious, man. I might join you actually, because no one's watching my stream anyway. You said the test server?
Yeah.
Yo. Huh?
I'm after I'm done with this game, I'm gonna go on. Play it.
Are you going on the test server after? Okay, cool. Yeah, I might join you then. Because why the fleep not? Dude, I am legit so freaking excited, dog, for, yeah, I'm gonna end my stream. No one's watching anyway. Dog, I am legit so freaking excited to get all my audio crap and whatever. Oh, it's gonna be so nice, man. Be pumping my bass, you know. Getting her set up. It's probably gonna take an all-day project in all honesty, but I mean, it's fine.